Hello. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. Good night. I'm still working. I'm still working on stuff that I owe. I think everything's okay right now. Okay. I'll go get started. I'm actually thankful these don't really have a due date. I just feel guilty not doing them. Today's not that hot today. So, oh wait. It's because I have a window open. That's why. Should I keep it open? It's quiet. It's usually quiet outside. I just don't want to be the one loud. I mean, it's okay. I'm kind of chilling. It's okay. I guess it's okay to leave it open. I don't think. Usually there's nothing going on outside. I'm like, it is oddly cool in here. Because the window's open. Hello, Rin. How you doing? Hope you're doing okay. No. Come on, please. Okay. No, I just woke up. That's good. Oh, hi Tio. Hi honey. Hello. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? I've been taking a lot of naps. I'm trying not to do that, but I think I've been staying up late. Ugh. You know what? It's not that bad. Cause I'm staying up late because I was trying to finish something. That's kind of partially why. I mean, I guess it's fine. I could fix it. It's not that bad. And then the problem is, like, it's like sometimes family will be like, "Oh, you sleep too long." I'm like, what? I do all your chores. What else do you want from me? I'm sorry I haven't been taking naps. I'm sorry. Oh. It's gonna make me annoyed. Okay. I didn't think drawing would cause me blisters on my hand, but I guess it does. So I still have my glove mod to prevent that. I'm doing good. I'm doing pretty good today. Yeah, like I think the problem is, like, you know, I can't help it. If it's too hot, I fall asleep. If I didn't sleep or I went to bed late, then of course I'll take my nap. But people in my house are like, no, you gotta wake up and stay awake. I'm like, what? What's wrong with nap? They're like really assholes about like you taking a nap for some reason. Or maybe it's just me. I'm not allowed to take a nap. Everyone else is fine. Even though I do everything, like I do all their chores and everything, like what they want me to do. Like, okay. I don't know why a nap is such a bad thing. I do not know. But they don't beat themselves up when they take a nap, so I don't get it either. Yeah. 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. when you sleep. Let me think. So not this night. Oh, last night, after I was done playing the Soul Hackers, I start working on stuff, and I stood up until like 4 a.m. 4 something, 5, about close to 5 something, actually close to 5 a.m. And then I decided, okay, you know what, I'm tired, I'm going to bed. And I woke up, because I had to wake up to drop someone off. Then that was around 7, 8ish, and I did my chores, what I had to do that morning. And then dropped the family off to work. And then I come back, and then I took a nap. Actually, the problem with my naps, sometimes I sleep past lunchtime, which is like, I'll sleep like around 11 or 10, and then I don't wake up until like 2 o'clock. Okay, maybe that's bad, but I don't know. The problem is there's nothing at home to eat, so I'm like, well, I'm tired. Not that I'm trying to starve myself, it's just there's nothing at home to eat. Right? And I hate it when people are like, you should eat. I'm like, but I don't feel like eating, and sleeping feels so good right now. Oops. Like, that's the problem with me and breakfast. I'm like, I don't feel like eating breakfast, you know? Although I did eat breakfast. In the morning I did eat breakfast, but I didn't eat lunch, because I wasn't hungry. And then when I thought about eating lunch, it was like 3 or 4. I'm like, and there still wasn't anything I could particularly eat. So I'm like, I guess I'm okay. I wasn't dying, so I would just like, drink some water and like, okay, I'm okay-ish. That's not right. What is it? Yeah, we have bad sleeping habits. I'm trying to fix it. I didn't really want to be like that. It was just like, it's really hard when like I'm like tired, but I have stuff to do, you know. So I stay up to finish up those things because I can't do it in the morning. Cause I have others, cause like my family like, do this, you know. And I had it fixed, but then like recently I'm like, I'm back to my old ways, and then like they're all complaining. Even though I did chores this time. Before I was like not doing chores because I missed it, you know, missed the time to do them because they have a certain time restrictions. But then like they still complain even though I did everything like fine. Sick. Oh, come on. Gotta go. Okay. I feel like you guys are talking, but it feels like most of it's like hidden. So, just to be fair, like, oh, pull you guys up. Okay. Okay, hold on. Close that window. I heard you. I'm like, oh, okay, not today. Oops. I'm probably gonna be what I do, because this is like pretty much the same character, just different outfit. I'm just gonna copy and paste and adjust it, because I'm not gonna draw the whole thing again. Just to make my life easier. Because then I have these two to draw. I think I have one more that I have to do too, that's on a separate thing. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to do. Honestly, some of these are just being generous. Because, you know, all are gifts, to be honest. But, like, and I know some people ordered. I didn't order. They asked for more. Like, they can't decide what they want, or who, like, they have, like, oh, I have this one, but I also want this one. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll just do it, you know, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll do it. Vector tool? I don't know. I think I've only used I only use it this way. Does it have it? I don't know. I don't think so. Nope. I have one? Actually, I don't know how to use vectors. Hello, Kayla? Kayla? I'm sorry if I butcher your name. Hello! Yeah, I think did I use vectors before? I just never got a hang of it. I think the problem is like I don't understand. I think I did like what do you call it? I used to do like I took a graphic design class where I have to use a Mac computer. Maybe that's I don't know. And like I think one of them is like to use vectors, and I think I got a hang of it, but I also don't understand it quite well. And I think it's one of those things like I don't know if it's on here, but it's one of those things where I have to practice and figure out how to use them, because like even on like when I decided I wanted to use Psy, I also had to figure out how to do layers, and you know, it took me a while. Hello, Cuddle. Hello. I think even now I'm not that good at it, but I'm like hello. How you doing? Yeah. I have to definitely adjust, figure out what I'm doing. Cause I used to like oops, I used to only like use MS Paint, believe it or not. And it's not like, oh wow, you make those like ugly arts. Like I think it wasn't that bad. But yeah, it was really hard. It was really hard. Cause I don't have access to like, I didn't know there was like programs like, you know, like these, and I don't know if they were like good or not. You know, I didn't have a drawing tablet either. I had a mouse. Really? I used it for so long. Like, it was so, like, people were doing digital art left and right, and I was still like adamant, like trying to do traditionally or whatever, but a lot of people like want digital art because, you know, obviously it's for some things it looks better. But I still didn't have access to like what, you know, a program that I don't want to pay for an art program. I think that's what the problem was. Like, I don't want to pay for something fancy. I just want to be able to draw, you know. And I didn't have a drawing tab anyway, so I was like, I couldn't get anything or use anything fancy. And I was really strongly like adamant, like, I could just use MS Paint. What's wrong with it? I think my sister still uses MS Paint, to be honest. And she still makes amazing art. I don't know how she does it, but she somehow made it work. Oops. Oh no, my eye's not closed. The problem is, like, when I look down at my camera registers as me closing my eyes, even though it's just the angle. My eyes are wide open. There's no way I could draw with my eyes closed. Ooh. You know what's funny about that? I did what you call it? Like an experiment of like a different culture. One of the things I like in my class of for communication, they said, oh, you should do something or try to learn a culture that would take you out of your comfort zone, right? And a lot of people is like learning some, like, you know, you could learn like a religious culture, you could learn like a different, like a country's culture, or some like different kind of, you know, a culture from a certain part of like social group, you know. So I chose because I'm an artist and I depend a lot on my eyes, you know, to draw. I decided to do to blindfold myself to learn how it feels to be blind. It's not the same, you know, and not everyone like just lose their eyesight. Sometimes they just born, you know, unable to see, you know. But like, you know, obviously there's no way I could do that, so I'm just going to mimic it by, like, you know, blindfolding myself to a point where I don't see anything. Like, it's just pure darkness, you know. And my sister, she was like, why are you doing that to yourself? Do you know how bad that would be? Do you know how painful that would be? I'm like, yeah, that's why I'm doing it. And what do you mean? Blind is not culture. It's like other countries and stuff like that. I'm like, culture is not just regional, you know? You could be a lot of different cultures, you know? I'm like, whatever. So I did it anyways, regardless of what she said, because I already chose it, you know? And it was scary because, like, I decided to try to go outside, I tried to eat, I tried to draw, and all of it was scary. I was thinking when I go outside, like, people are gonna judge me. It's like, what is this crazy person doing with blindfold and, like, you know, walking around like look like she need help. But apparently no one cared. I was just being self-conscious. And then when I eat, it was horrible because I you know, obviously I can't see, and it's like, and I get all messy when I was eating like a chili dog. Not blindfolding, just being blind. I mean, I guess maybe there's a culture of blindfolding. I don't know. What I was doing is trying to like see how it feels to be blind for like 24 hours. Yeah. And I think the worst part is like the part where like I was stressing out a lot, but drawing, even though it's also like a hobby, it's also like a form of stress relief for me. Not being blind, just blind, like just people who are blind, and like they're probably their culture of like, you know, like of that disability particularly, because you know, you need certain things, you need to listen and figure out. Like, I don't know what it is. My teacher accepted it, so I don't know, whatever. Because I feel like, I don't know, my teacher said it was okay, so okay, alright. I mean, I guess if you think about it now, like, it's weird to call it culture, but then at the same time, I don't know what else to call it. That's why my teacher said it's okay, I'm like, alright. Because, like, culture is like, I think it's like, I'm trying to remember exactly what I learned. It's kind of like the way you, it's like kind of like how you live things and think a certain way, I guess. It helps, you're different, you know, like a lot of people have like, you know, like religious culture because that's like what they believe in, that's kind of part of their life, you know, it's like their lifestyle. Yeah, I mean, my teacher accepted it. She's the one who like said like, you know, you could, you know, there's like people you could learn like to be disabled. Like I have some students who like they decide to like be on a wheelchair for like a day or two or something like that, you know, just you know, to figure out like how hard it is and what they might have to do and what their lifestyle might be like, and you know, and stuff like that. Like I could easily do some other like religion, but I don't think it pushes me out of my comfort zone if I just did like whatever culture or whatever religion, whatever shit. Hi Tom, hi. Can you do a pin spin? I don't. Although I do see people do it when I was in high school. I can't do it. If I do it, it's like the slowest. Probably doesn't even count. Yeah, basically, I think. Yeah, so like, I think the worst part what it was like I was really stressing out, really upset, and I couldn't draw, and even when I tried to draw, I couldn't see what it is. I mean, the only good thing is that I can release it from like frustratingly scribble whatever, you know, go ham and cheese, but I don't get to look at it, because how I draw obviously is not, it requires me to look, and then I start crying because it just felt really horrible, because like, you know, that even if like I'm not blind, there's a chance like if I get, you know, like you know, like sometimes like when you get older and older, you don't use your eyesight, and that fear, I mean, I don't know if that ever happened to me, but that fear does kind of bother me, you know. He knew. But I realized that, you know, it's something that you have to deal with. It's something you have to cope with. A change that, you know, you're gonna have to deal with whether you like it or not. And there are people who like deal with it really good and really fine, and they able to like if you lose like you know, art is for me is like a stress relief. I mean, it's not the only one. I could figure out other ways to do other things. And it makes me like appreciate listening to music more, because I'm like, oh, I can at least listen to music, and it calms me down. But obviously, it was so funny how my sister like, don't do it, like that'll be horrible. And I'm gonna do it. That's the whole point. My teacher said you gotta push, you know, into your comfort zone. That's what she said. And all right. I mean, I didn't have to. If I want to, I can make it easy. But the problem is we have to make it a report, so I can't make a video report if I really felt nothing. Yeah, exactly, Tio, exactly. Like, the whole point of, like, pushing ourselves for that class is to, like, really try to, like, you know, understand and force ourselves to, like, really learn and appreciate what we have, you know, and learn that, you know, like, it's, you know, not everyone gets to have that luxury, not luxury, but, like, you know, sometimes, like, things happen and it's not anyone's fault, but, like, I think it takes a lot of courage to, like, go out of your comfort zone, because I don't know, I could easily take an easy route and just pretend like, oh yeah, I'm gonna learn this religion and I'm gonna, like, I don't like it or whatever shit, and leave it as that. Oops. Yeah, I don't know. That was my teacher said, and okay. I saw a lot of my classmates. They went to, like, they took a religious one, and they go to a temple or whatever. I mean, that's fine. I could have probably done something like that, but, like, nah. How do I do this? Ooh, there's a lot of these. Let's see. I don't know about waifu, but I guess it's not. It's not my waifu or anything. It's just someone else's Sona. Actually, I don't think I ever have a waifu. No, I don't think I ever had a waifu before. I don't think I don't no, I don't think so. Something funny. Get it? I don't think what are the credentials of making someone a waifu? You just have to like them, or they have to be like waifu material, like, oh, they can cook, they could clean, they could do stuff, or can you just simply like them and that's enough to be a waifu? I guess would that be the same for a husbando? Is that how you call it? No, okay. I don't know. When I hear waifu, I feel like it's someone you would want as a wife, right? But I don't know why. I always thought like, oh, someone who could cook and clean. But I could technically cook and clean. Do I really need someone else to cook? I mean, I guess it'd be nice to have someone cook and clean for me, but I don't think I have seen a character that's like that. Or if there are characters that are like waifu material, it's like, nah, I'm not into them. I'm thinking like, I don't know. I'm making that because I keep thinking wife, and I'm like, wife must do certain things. I don't know. I don't think I like anyone enough where I could think of as a waifu. I don't know. Maybe. Again, I don't have a husbando, so I don't know. I don't think I do. Do I? No. I don't think so. Yes, Rin? Ugh. Nope. No. Oh god. I'm like, it's hard for me to find characters I really like from each series. I think I gotta go. I like them, but I just like them, I guess. I think I have a I have favorite female characters I like, but I don't think I ever saw them as any more than my favorite character for some reason. Despite that, I collect their merch. Ah, yeah. I love you and stuff like that. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fall easily, I think. That's what the problem is. Yeah. I guess that's true. I mean, why would waifu has to be realistic, right? It probably you could have like a waifu that's like, you know, like, just like a fantasy dream waifu, that, or a husbando. That's true. No, I didn't see it that way before. So I was like really lost in thought. Like, did that change? Like, I'm just thinking, did that change any of my feelings towards certain characters? I don't think there was a character in the media that made me super love. I mean, I love them. I love them, but do I want to marry them? Like, as like, oh my god, I wish I could marry you because you're my waifu or husbando. I love them, but I don't think I'm trying to figure out, am I supposed to want to marry them? Would you marry all of them though? You like them all, but would you marry them all? Or like your number one is the one you'll marry? Yeah, I really want to get excited over a character, but I don't think a character have got me excited at all. I think the first time I got excited, I don't know, I think honestly, the only person I think I've been excited that was like a character is probably just one of the VTubers. Because all the other characters, I'm like, I don't know. I think there was no. I like them. I guess that like for me it's like I don't feel anything deep other than that. Like I just like them. I mean, I'm not saying you will marry them. Just like you love them, like like I want to marry you, but like you know, not like I would actually marry you and you actually have a wedding with a plushie or a figure. Not that there's anything wrong. It's just not what I would do. I don't know, because I feel like when I say husbando, my fool, like I don't know. I don't know why. I always get a sense like, oh, I would legit marry, but like pretend fun marriage kind of thing. The lovey-dovey around them, yeah. Like, oh, you're so cute. Oh my god. I mean, I have really like certain characters. But I just try to figure out if like, do I like them enough for them to be like a waifu? Yeah. I could differentiate reality and fantasy. That's for sure. Yeah. It's the we call it boundaries and you know, being realistic. Like you can have fun. You know, just don't have it like dictate your life. And then some people they really dictate their life really hard. Like I wasn't even doing anything, right? Like yeah, like I'm not gonna actually marry my character. That's a little too much. What was I gonna say? Have I said this before? I had a dream with the Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. I like him from the anime, but I don't like him as like my favorite. I like oh, he's my husbando. No, not like that, not at all. And like I expressed it like in the dream, it was kind of like lovey-dovey-ish. I don't know why. It was weird, and the setting was like Pirates of the Caribbean. I do not know why. I do not know why. I even see Jack Sparrow in the background. Like, what is this? F for him. And then I expressed it in a forum at one point because I was like, this is weird. And then like straight up, someone like quickly like messaged me on the like a comment on the forum. They're like, Edward is my husband. You know, you just stay away from him or whatever. I'm like, huh? I mean, I don't know if they say it as a joke, but I'm like, okay, well, I don't really like him that badly. Like, you know, whatever. Also, I mean, technically, it's canon for him to be with a different character in that series, but alright. Can you imagine? That's so weird and I don't know. Like, it was so weird. It was so weird. Like, I don't know why I dreamed of that. I think even now I'm like, what the fuck? Why did I dream that? Because he was not my favorite character. I wasn't even watching Full Metal Alchemist at the time. Actually, there's a lot of series I did not finish. So I'm like, of all the things, it's just that. And I didn't even watch Pirates of the Caribbean. I was just, I don't know. I mean, I watched the movie, but I don't think I paid attention. I think, it's okay. It's not bad. I don't remember much of it. It was funny. And I was just expressing it as like a weird dream thing, and then you're taking my husband. No, like whatever. I think even at the time I was like little like uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. I mean, like more like I'm not into the whole your OC with a canon character. I think I used to be like into that, but then I'm like, nah, I grew out of it. Jack doing some alchemy? Cause that'd be so crazy. I don't know what he would do with that power. I mean, it was funny. It was like in the background, and we were having like me and like Edward were doing like a weird Titanic scene. You know how like the Titanic scene where like Jack and Rose is on this little piece of wood thing floating, and I'm like basically pretty much I'm Rose, and like Ed was being like Jack. I do not have a clue why this scene exists in my dream. That was the weirdest dream I ever had, and I don't understand it to this day. Nope. And even now I'm like, Ed, I like him, he's funny, that's it. Not really husbando. And I didn't even finish the whole series, so what a dream, what a dream. Most of my dreams are actually horrifying. Actually, I haven't. No, wait. Okay, I did have a few dreams, but I haven't dreamed really lately. Usually, my dreams are like something I'm worried about, and I can't remember them because it's usually scary nightmares of like getting murdered. This is what I get for watching too many murder documentaries. Oh well. I think I haven't dreamed as much, so I guess I don't really have that many worries. Oh my god, are you okay? Oh my god, is that? Oh, that sounds horrible. Are you okay? It must be a nightmare. It's a nightmare, right? I mean, if that's what you're into, I'm whatever. But like, if you're not into it, I hope you don't get any more of those. I heard like some people they get sequels to their dreams. Like they dream about something and something happened, and like when next time they go back to that, go back to sleep or something, they dream that same thing, but like it's like the continuation. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Would you torture? What advice? I think it was those like really dark, like archaic kind of like freaking like contraptions. But I just realized those kind of things you kind of need another person to torture you. Like the one that like pulls on your limbs. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I'm not to that. All right. Have you guys ever dreamed with your waifu in it? Like, have you guys ever dreamed of someone that, of the character you like in your dreams before? It was a nice. Oh god. Oh gee. Okay. Well, let's not get too descriptive on what you do with that knife. Bad. I feel like it's like that one meme where like, the mom was like, "What you got there?" And the child was like, "A knife!" And then of course the mom was like, "No!" I feel like that. Like, no, stop. Let me take the knife away. Bad. No knife for you. No knife for you. Bad. If you want butter for your toast, I'll do it for you. No knife for you. You can't be trusted. I think if you start dreaming about your waifu or husbando, that's probably like a nice way of saying like, ah, you really like them, don't you? Except I don't count the one with Ed. I really felt nothing. It was just weird. Evangelion? Did you dream with the other characters or just Evangelion? Like just the world, and you don't interact with like the characters that's in it? No, let's not do that. No. Especially with a knife and none of that. Stop that. Don't make me put you in timeout. Nah, bad. Stop that. Cut that out. No. Oh, you're the main character? Well, have we? Do people have dreams where they're not the main character? I mean, technically, you're always the main character, right? Your perspective. But I wonder if you ever been like a side character to someone else, like someone else take the lead and do everything. You just like, ah, of course, and you follow along. I don't know. Tio the knife boy. Yeah, that's not. Okay, we're enough of that. That's a true story. Like, I really legit, for the longest time, scared of knives. It's so, like, the idea of knives, like me holding a knife, is so scary that I don't even want to chop anything. I was so intimidated by a knife. Because I was watching too many murder documentaries when I was little. So, like, it's to the point where I'm really scared of the knife. I mean, granted, you're probably like, well, that's stupid, because anything could be a weapon. True. But a knife is a very, 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 very common weapon that people use. I mean, luckily I get over it, because I have to cook. Knife knowing you, knife boy. Well done. We're done, honey. Yeah, that's a problem. I was really scared of it. And I think what's worse is like the first thing that ever scared me that I watched is because my grandfather, and he watched a lot of messed up shit. Like, and like one of them, it has something to do with like cooking up humans, and it's like, oh my god. And the person who used like a fucking like a, obviously he used a butcher knife, so it's like, that is fucking intimidating, and that, I think that left like that like caused me nightmares. And even though like my grandpa knew we're watching, he never told us to go somewhere else, to don't watch this or whatever, or go to your room or whatever. He just let us watch right next to him. I'm not sure why, or maybe my family don't care, or maybe my grandpa like, it's not scary, but it was. I think it doesn't help that he also watched stuff like that has a lot of like mobs like kidnapping you, and that's where you get where I get the fear of the fucking white trucks with almost no windows. I would hate to imagine that. Can you imagine? Like, I know there's some people like, not some, I think I've seen videos of people they just buy random stuff supposedly from the dark web. Whether they do it or not, I'm not sure. It's like, it's not a fun idea. You know, even if it's fake, it's like, well, how will people know it's fake? Some people might believe it. Oh, I should buy something from the dark web just to see what it is. Yeah, probably. I wouldn't do it. Nah, not me. Nope. I stay away from that shit. See, that would have been horrible. And that actually did happen in the first movie that I talked to you about the human meat. The story was actually, I think it was kind of based on a true story. If you guys want to look at it, but yeah, you know, I wouldn't suggest you watch it if you really can't do it, because you know it's disturbing, obviously. Like he sells meat buns, you know, those steamed meat buns. There's like a bread outside and there's like meat inside, you know. He sells those, and like apparently a lot of people in that movie liked them and it was really popular. Yeah, that freaked me out too, you know. Just imagine. I mean, don't imagine, but you know, that's horrible. You just look and don't buy. I'm scared the dark web was gonna haunt me in my nightmares. Like something, I found something in there. It's like, oh Jesus, and I will never forget it. And it's gonna take up my mindset, my headspace for the rest of my life until I get over it. Ah, you know the movie? You might know the movie. I think I went back a long time ago to see if I could find the movie that my grandpa watched. And then I found it. I have to go back and look for it. But like, I think like, yeah. I do not know why she decided to watch it. I don't know why he decided to let me watch it. I was young and it haunted me since then. It was horrible. It was very graphic. I would not suggest it if you're like squeamish. I think as negative as it was, it also was sort of positive in a way. It kind of made me tolerate a lot of disturbing things, actually. Like, if you've seen that, you probably don't have too much to worry about when you watch other things. Oh. You know what's funny about the reenactment? The reenactment sometimes is so good. I think one of my cousins was like, "Oh my god, how did they got this footage?" I'm like, "What?" Like, yeah, like that footage. How did they have cameras in their house? I'm like, "No, it's reenactment." Like, what does that mean? Like, oh, I don't know why she decided to watch it with me. She was older. She's not young, but she was like, I don't know why she watched it with me. It's like, it's them acting out the scene, what they think it will happen. Because this is murder. They don't know if this is what happened. If this is like a videotape, then yeah, that would be the evidence. Oh, the human centipede. Oh, God. I don't remember all the details. I think my mind just blocked some of it out. But, like, I can't believe I watched it just because everyone is talking about it. Oh, my God, human centipede. You gotta watch it. And I think, like, purely they tell you to watch it just so you could be just upset as they are. So they're not alone. I think that's what it was. And then after that, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to watch it, whatever you guys suggested. I'm not going to listen. Yeah. It was something else. That was, whoa. It was cruel. I didn't watch anything scary since then. I mean, other than the murder documentaries. But then, like, my cousin, when I went over to visit her, she was like, "Let's watch The Ring." And I'm like, sure? And it was my first taste of, like, a horror movie much later, years later. What's annoying about my cousin is, like, when it gets to the scary part, because she knew, she's like, she's like, "Tell me when it's over." Like, what? And she hide under the blanket. I'm like, what? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I mean, at the time I was young, you know, but like at the time I didn't understand what's gonna happen. So I hid with her. I'm like, and she like, "Is it over?" I'm like, I don't know what's over. You're the one who knows what's going on. Why are you showing us this movie and you purposely hide? And legit, I got sick of like constantly hiding. I'm like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should try to watch it. And like that movie actually scared me, to the point where I can't go to the bathroom by myself. Not like they have to go in with me. Just like they have to be like outside of the toilet, like outside of the bathroom, like outside where I'm going. So that way I feel like I have a company escorting me back to the room. And then what's even worse, because like I was a guest in their house, we slept in this giant room and everyone's have their own spot. And despite that, everyone have their own spot. I didn't really pick my spot. I was put right in front of a TV. Where I sleep was directly in front of a TV. Oh, and paranormal movies, those are horrible. I try to watch them like what is this stupid movie? And I couldn't sleep that night because I'm like, I was just staring wide-eyed at this TV, and I was thinking in my head, she's not gonna come out. She's not gonna come out. She won't come out. She isn't come out. She will not come out. There's no way she'll come out. And I would legit believe that I was gonna die in 7 days. Luckily, nothing happened, and then like, okay, I got over it. But after that night, you know, like I kind of got over it quickly. But that was so horrible to be forced to watch Ring and then have to sleep directly in front of the TV. Not my cousins, not my sister. No, they're like on the far other side, so there's a chance for them to escape. For me, nope, I'm goner. I'm gone. I'm done. I'll get dragged into the TV and boop, I'm done. Sadako got me. It was actually, when I go back thinking about it, watching it, it actually wasn't that scary. But I was a child. I didn't know any better. I never watched anything scary, you know, for a long time. So that was scary. That was horrible. Emily Rose. I have not seen that. Oh, it was funny though. Before I become a VTuber, I actually have a little mini list of scary Asian movies I was going to watch. Because I really want to watch Asian scary movies. Because I think they are actually legit scary. And I really like watching them. Ghost hunting videos? Oh. You know what? I used to watch those scary, like, ghost hunting, not scary, but ghost hunting shows, and legit, I get frustrated every time, because, like, before I would believe them, but then after a while, I'm like, okay, they keep hyping me up, like, oh, we found something, but at the very end, they're like, oh, it's nothing. But they question, maybe it's something, and then, like, it's nothing. You're just wasting my time. Like the little like stupid like witch hunt stupid videos. I'm like, nah. I almost believed at one point. Almost. The exorcism of Emily Rose. Was that not the one with like the little girl like spin her head and like blah, was that it? Was that the one? I don't remember the name. Or I mean that's called like The Exorcist. You know, I watched one movie that was so horrible I would never recommend it. I thought it was gonna be cool and scary, but it was shit. You guys wanna know what that one called? BuzzFeed. Ugh. Yeah, I used to watch BuzzFeed, now I'm like, nah, no more. The movie I was talking about that is really shit that you guys should not bother watching because it sucks. I think it's called The Last Exorcist. That was horrible. It was kind of good, but the very end was shit, so I wouldn't recommend it altogether. If you want to watch it, you could. Whatever. It's kind of scary, but like it's just like it just felt like a waste of time when you watch at the very end. It's like, oh, really? Okay, I'm done. I'm like, no, never watch it again. But yeah, some of the Asian movies that I have watched that I really liked. That's kind of like, one is like One Missed Call, Japanese. That's really nice. There's 1, 2, 3. The third one is pretty good. How it ended the whole series. I really let's suggest that one. I think it's kind of gory, I believe. I try to remember. You could look at the figure out to see like if you could tolerate it. But I really love the ending, the third movie. Don't watch the fucking English. Don't bother with that one. Oh. I think we're saying mantras just to make it ominous, but it's like, other than it's fine. You don't like horror stuff, that's fine. I'm the weird one. I like horror, but I get scared easily. like dangerous to watch, or you mean like it's just scary? The monster's real? Oh, for real? I don't know. There's. I know. I don't think. I don't know if like I think I've seen. I think I've seen chanting. I don't remember if they were doing a mantra. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen that one. 100 Days of Sodom or Sodom. Gee, on the mic boy. I just noticed you changed the name. Your name. Okay. I just noticed that. All right. We're all just getting nicknames left and right. There's another movie that I think it would have been scary, but it doesn't scare me because I think there's a culture difference. The Korean movie called Cinderella. It was kind of like, if you don't mind spoilers, pretty sure it's not a big deal. I'm not gonna spoil the whole thing. It's pretty much like if you have a fear of, if you do plastic surgery, it's probably the movie that would scare you. But because I've never considered it, so it didn't scare me as much. So it was kind of like, no. Okay, I get what they're going for, but it didn't work for me. It probably worked better in Korea because that's plastic surgery is more common over there. Cosmetic surgery, you know. Goosebump. Ah, Goosebump. You know what's funny about Goosebump? There are a few that scare me, which is like the puppet one. I hate that one. But also the biggest thing that scared me about Goosebump is the fucking opening. That's what scared me the most of all the things that. You know, you think it'd be the shows, but every time when I see the opening, it scares me so much. I don't know why. It gets because of the, like how that letter G just goes over everything and slowly everything changes. It's just scary, and then it goes to the dog, and then I got scared. Chucky, was it Chucky? No. Although I do not like Chucky. It was like a puppet, like a ventriloquist kind of puppet. And you could probably find it. It's quite easy, and it's kind of like Chucky, pretty much. And that's pretty much the reason why I don't really like Chucky. It's just the idea of like a fucking inanimate object that is like kind of humanoid, could like be like bloodthirsty or whatever. Saw, you know, I think I've tried to watch Saw, but I think like I don't remember what happened. I remember like. I think I wasn't paying attention because I was like at a party and I left early. But Saw, I have not seen Saw, really like actually pay attention and watch it. It was a Goosebump episode with a puppet. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Oh yeah, when I look up Goosebump and puppet, it's that it immediately pops up. Ugh. Slappy the Dummy. Oh yeah, Slappy the Dummy. That episode was so scary. That was my least favorite. I think that was the only Goosebump that really legit scared me as an episode. What the guy named Slappy? No longer joining the team. Okay. Oh. Happy name? Slappy? I mean, I guess. I mean, if that's what he's into. I forgot how that episode ended, but I just remember that it really scared me. Everything else was just kind of creepy, but it never scared me. That one, nah. No. There's also like some creepy, like actual creepy haunted house where something did happen in that, you know, house or whatever building. Like, or they like Amityville, I can't pronounce it properly. Amityville. I think that was based on something real that happened. And I think that's those kind of stuff, like, you're gonna have to, like people are probably like, oh, I want to go there and stuff. Like, you could probably go there, but I think they don't complain if something happens, you know. And I see people, like, they just go, like, hunting or go to random, like, spooky areas that they're not really allowed to go in, but they want to go in anyways because they just want a thrill, I guess. Oops. Oh my god. Did they ever build anything on top of that house, that area, that where the house used to be? I heard when some place they do that for some places, that the new place gets haunted because that's where, you know, that person either person died or whatever the bad thing that happened, you know? That is so spooky. Oh my god. And I heard, like, there's some story where, like, the house mysteriously got burned. I'm like, huh? Mysteriously? What? Left it there? That's probably the best. Probably the best solution to that. Like, I think a good thing about, like, the Ring is that I can easily avoid that scenario if I just don't watch some random ass tape, you know. But something like a whole building is haunted, you probably wouldn't know. It'd be probably too late. Like G1 or quote unquote the Grudge, that is actually scary. I actually like Grudge a lot, but I feel like it's really hard to avoid because, like, you don't know. You're moving into a new house. You don't know if it's haunted, and, you know, I'm not sure if, like, people are, like, I think, like, someone who sell the house to you, they're supposed to tell you, right? They're supposed to tell you, like, if there's something happened to that house, why is it so cheap? You know what I mean? Yeah, ghost hunting is really, to me, is really stupid. Almost dangerous if they're going to a building that's kind of like broken down, potentially can break if there is no such thing as the ghost in there or whatever. I mean, it's different if you go to like official hotel or something like that, just because you want to feel it. Really okay. But if you want to go to some random area, some random building, and you're not allowed to, and you decide, let's go, and like, okay, well, you could get hurt, and you can't complain when you get hurt because you went to some random abandoned building. Really? I heard of people that live in a haunted house, and it's up to them. They ever decide, like, do you want to move out, or do you just want to live with a ghost? I don't know if I would live in a house. I don't know if I would live in a haunted house. I get scared easily, you know? I'll just every day, imagine I wake up in the morning and like, good morning, ah! A good night, ah! And every time I go sleep, ah! You know, oh, I think what scared me the most, like, the area of my house that scared me the most because I watched too many scary shit, is taking a shower, ironically. And the shower is supposed to be, like, comforting, right? But for me, because I keep, like, imagining, like, hair coming out of the pipes, you know, it freaked me out every time I close my eyes to wash my hair. It doesn't do that. I'm okay now, but it just took years for me to get over it. Playing that Hololive Error, it just, like, when it gets to, like, the school, I just get reminded of how, like, some old homes could be really, really, really fucking creepy at night. Just so creepy. All right, right, Tio, exactly. It's like I don't normally sing when I'm showering because it kind of echoes. So it's just you know, usually peaceful and quiet. But sometimes you feel like the ominous feeling, you know, when you close your eyes or it's too quiet. I probably should start singing just to comfort myself. And I don't do it because I feel like I'm louder if I'm singing in the shower. Singing in the shower. Resident Evil 7 win. I haven't got it yet. I mean, I gotta start playing it. That's for sure. Don't worry. Got possessed? For real? Oh my god. They just appear? Ooh. I think you're also like more sensitive to seeing them if you're like if you're really sensitive to like those spiritual, like spooky characters, right? Like it's just a sense. I think I could probably sense them, but I don't think it's ever been strong enough where I could actually like see them sometimes. I mean, usually if they're just annoying, like they just like open doors and like just closing them, and they're not really doing anything aggressive, and I guess it's okay. It's like, all right, you're just annoying. Oh really? Outlast? I never play Outlast. I probably should. I'm gonna be freaking out, but hard to explain. I mean, you could try. If, you know, why not? I mean, if you don't have to explain in a few words. If you need more time, that's fine too. We have, you know, 40 minutes or so. You could go nuts. Oh, I love I think out of all the monsters that ever existed, I really like ghosts. Call me biased, because, you know, obviously, you know, I just like ghosts. I feel like, I don't know, because I feel like a lot of them have tragic past, and I just find them really interesting. And sometimes they're really disturbing, actually really disturbing at times. Really, really like ghosts. I just can't help it. A vampire? Eh. Frankenstein monster? Eh. Murder monster? I mean, it's scary because I can't swim, but if I don't get in the water, I'm generally okay, I think. This is why I drown all the time. Oh, okay, that's fine, Rim. You don't want... it's fine. You know, no pressure. Yeah, but so far, I think the ghost stories or horrors with ghosts is done really, really well with in Asian media. I think they just do it really good. Yeah, but I really like Ju-on, despite how really disturbing it is. I really like Ju-on. Yeah, I think a lot of Asian culture have a lot of like creepy creatures. I think that's why some of the Pokemon have a kind of creepy vibe to them. Like you don't have to know what they look like, but like Driftloom, what is like its description was really like it would take kids and then they'll never see it again, and people are like, you know, they don't understand the culture, like, why would you do this, Nintendo? Why you do this? Why you do that? Why? And I'm like, you guys don't understand. For at least for my culture, and I'm pretty sure a lot of Asian cultures, if you don't scare the kids, they'll do stupid shit. You guys scare them so they don't do stupid shit. Don't go out at night. Therefore, they're gonna make a lot of monsters that come out at night. Don't go to the bathroom at night. I don't know why I always choose the girls' bathroom, but yeah, if you go at night, you're gonna have these monsters come and take you away and kill you or whatever shit. It's always a girls' bathroom, man. That's really frustrating. I'm like, I can't help it if I had to go to the bathroom, but whatever, fine. Punish me for needing to go to the bathroom at night. Yeah, and I get annoying when like, oh my god, that's so messed up. Like, that's not messed up. It works. That's why I don't talk to strangers. Because my family told me, don't be with that. Don't go out and talk to strangers, or else you become a chicken. And and becoming a chicken is really funny because particularly in Cantonese, I'm not sure in Mandarin, but in Cantonese, chicken has two meanings. It could mean literally bok 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 kind of chicken, or it could mean the ladies of the night. She met the ladies of the night. I thought she met a literal bok 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 chicken, and I don't want to be a fucking feathered chicken. I don't want to be barbecued and grilled. Yeah, I don't want to be a chicken. Yeah, I won't talk to strangers, grandma. It still works. Monkey to what? How? Oh, hunt. Oh, to hunt. Okay, their cheating partner. Ooh, La Mona. Ooh. Okay, got you, Rin. Okay. It's always fun where like because I've never been South Asia, because I've never been outside of the U.S. How like my family would bring back like those kind of stories just to like warn kids, like, hey, don't do anything stupid or else this happened to you. And I think I thought it was like normal, like this is what family normally do. That's what we do. That's how my family is, right? But then you realize, oh, my family is not like this. I mean, no, other families are not like this. Then I realized, oh, okay. And it feels kind of weird, because then other kids like kind of look at you funny, like, how, what? Just scary description of a Pokemon makes sense? Like, yeah. Like, that's from my family, what they told me. So I can't imagine like all the other scary stuff that you could possibly hear from your family when you guys are like are in Asia, you know. But I feel like it's like a norm to just scare your kids, to try to get them to understand. Because, you know, if you tell them, oh, don't do this, and that's it, I think oftentimes it's not effective enough to get them to not do something. And that's why we have our in all Asian culture, they have like some kind of scary monsters that always do something really mean or cruel to the kids. I don't know if I don't know if it's a good idea, but it works. It works. La Llorona? I hope I said it right. Ooh. Honestly, if there's like a lure around the water, it's usually to tell you to not get near the water or else you drown. I mean, which, valid, very valid. La Luna. Sha-la-lona. I do that right now. You know, another thing that was also scared me when I was younger, but I kind of did it to myself. There's a show called Urban Legends, and what they do, they just kind of like retell a story of urban legends, and at the very end they'll say either it's true or not, or based on true story or whatever, and you have to guess. Kind of, a lot of the stories kind of scare me. Cause I think urban legends kind of work like as like scary stories for little kids. You know, it's just to warn you pretty much if something spooky might happen. Drown. Oh. Ugh, crying. Oh god, I think I would hate that. How do you say that? Pontianak. Excuse me if I can't say it right. Folklore ghost. Breast ghost? What'd she do? Smother you to death? What a way to die. Although that might have a succubus. I don't think that might be it. Maybe I'm just like Hantu Tek. Hantu Tek. You know what? When you say Tek, I think of Teki, which in the Japanese one with a with it like half a torso lady that comes at you either by crawling on her hands or with a fucking scythe. I don't know how that works. You said right? Yay! Let's go! It's not a succubus. I wouldn't think so. Although I think like succubus is one of those things that people are not that scared of. Like, oh really? Sexy time? And alright. Not me, but alright. Breast ghost. Did she stab you in the breast? Honestly, I actually like watching that show, Urban Legends. And I could recall some story that I was just scared about. Super ugly. Then why do you call it a breast ghost? Did that big booba? Is it the chunkers boobas? Super ugly. I hope that's not enough to. That reminds me of the what is it called? That Japanese one. Was like it was a horrible like I don't know if it's based on anything true. A woman like have a mask on and she has like she slashed her mouth and it's up to you to answer some question. She asks you if she looks pretty and you have to say yes or no. If you say yes, she'll give you one to match. Apparently she'll get her scissors, was it? And or like if you say no, then you dead. I like talking about these scary things. It just really, it's like wow, it's spooky. Oh my god. So it's for those kids that run away, right? Do you guys ever run away from home or try to? I try to. I guess the breast ghost is gonna come after me. What's funny is I remember the stuff I packed when I tried to run away. It was really stupid. I wouldn't last long. And I did. I went down a block or two and I just like, you know what, changed my mind. I came back and I think no one actually noticed I almost ran away. Yeah, she would almost got me if I walked any further. I didn't even walk far enough where I didn't see my house. I just like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just deal with what I had. And I think it was like being punished for something, and I was like being a little salty about it. And I think to this day, I don't think any of my family members know that of my attempt of like trying to run away. Bleh. Don't like how that looks. You almost... Oh, that's horrifying. Oh my god. Oh my god. You mean you almost got taken away, right? That's horrible. Oh my god. Ew. You mean the breast ghost is like some decaying looking monster looking thing? Blech. Yeah, I wouldn't be... Why do they call it breast again though? A rotting flesh is probably a better name for it. I don't think I've ever been almost kidnapped. Although there was, I think there was a chance I could have been, but not like kidnapped. Well, kidnapped as in a kid. I think as a little more of an adult. And there was a time that I think there was a chance that I would have been taken away and never seen again. And that was probably it was stupid on my part, but not quite stupid on my part. If you guys want to hear it. So, I usually like to work at my family-owned restaurant, right? Usually at night, I drive by myself back home. But that night, my sister had the car because she needed it for something. I forgot what it was. Probably school-related. And I'm like, okay, you're gonna have to pick me up later though, you know, because I need a car. I need to go home. No one else is gonna drop me off. So, I was done with everything and I decided to go outside and waited because I really want to go home. I was really tired. I worked like 13 hours for my family. So I would wait outside and then there's like a random truck came by next to me. Not really close, but you know, just kind of like, let's say about, I think about a car width away, kind of, you know. And there was someone like peered over out and like yelled at me, not yell, but they kind of shouted at me to talk to me, obviously. And they're like, do you need a ride or something like that? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. I have a ride, you know. It's like, are you sure? I mean, like, I'm a cop. And my eyes like widen, you know, like, oh my god. What? Like, dude, go away. It was nighttime. It was dark. I was under the street light, so it was not dark, but you know, and I was still near my restaurant, and where I was is like in like a plaza. So if I were to shout or anything, there'll probably be people who witness that. There's also a McDonald's nearby, so there's no way they'll be like, yeah, I could totally kidnap this girl and no one could see. But my red flags were flashing, and I'm like, no, I'm okay, I'm for real, like, you know. I had my phone, and then like for some reason he had the nerve to tell me, oh yeah, I have my, you know, walkie and my gun. I'm like, man, like, oh my god, what are you telling me this? Why are you telling me that? Why? No. And he was not like a police cop or dressed like a police. It's just like you would never know he would be a police because he just is a regular fucking truck, and he looks like some random guy wearing like just button up t-shirt thing, you know. Like you would never know he's a cop because he's not dressed as a cop, you know. And I have a lot of experience with like walking around at night because from school, because I had no ride home and I should have done it, but I was little, I didn't know better. And cops would ignore me, and they're in their own cop car. So why would, you know, someone who's not in their uniform want to pick me up? And they're obviously off duty, right? That should be a no-no. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna wait. I'm fine. Okay, thanks. And he's like, okay, well, I'm gonna be nearby. I'm like, oh my god, why? He didn't stay where he was at. He drove around away so that he's even further away, but I could still see him. Like, he's peeking out from his car, like, I say, like, on the other side of the parking lot. Yeah, there's a lot of red flags. And what I did, you know, I was stupid. I should have just went inside the restaurant, but I was so determined to go home, and I thought my sister was coming soon. So what I do is, like, I had my phone, which actually kind of like low battery. I pretend to be on the phone so that he wouldn't attempt to do anything, because, you know, if he were to like if my phone was actually on and I was talking to someone, it would send out red flags if I scream and yell, you know, and my phone dropped. Of course, he doesn't know my phone was not working because it was low battery. And I don't know what took my sister so fucking long, but like, because we don't live that far. And then she didn't come until much, like I think like about like 10 minutes later. And by that time, he eventually left. I don't know when he left, but I think he got done watching me or got tired watching me and just left. Yeah, that happened. Yup. Scary. Kawaii. But that's funny. What's even more fucked up, I told this same story because it happened to me, obviously. I told the same story to my family friend, one of my family friends, because my family has a lot of friends. And you know what she told me? She told me, oh, you know, that's just normal. That's just a cop. You know, sometimes they do that. They give you a ride. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because you're born in a different country. Because she's born in an Asian country. She's not born here. Because I'm born here. But I was taught, for a very young age, that police don't do that because that's encouraging like hitchhiking. And hitchhiking is dangerous. I watched a lot of documentaries, and one of the documentaries was like a hitchhiker serial killer, and that was awful, even though that was in Australia. And I knew, like, if you're a police cop, you don't do that kind of stuff, or at least you shouldn't. And that's fucking dangerous, you know? What kind of cop will tell you, like, I have a gun, by the way? Like, oh yeah, that makes me feel safe. Right? It's not normal. And I'm glad you agreed, Hio. It's really fucked up. I'm like, what? How? Imagine, like, she said, yeah, you should just jump on in. Like, yeah, and never be seen again. You know? I think I was even more fucked up. I think when my sister finally picked me up, she's like, oh, really? You know, that's really it. I don't think she would think up too much of it since nothing happened. And to this day, I don't think I remember exactly how he looked, but I kind of like vaguely remember. It was so freaky. Oh, okay. 8 miles? On a bike? I guess that's okay. Oh. Goodbye, cat, you'll be missed. No! Luckily, I was a little smart. I mean, that was kind of stupid, but that was also, I should have just went inside back in the restaurant, but I was so determined to like go home. But I really thought that my sister would be here in like a few minutes, you know. But probably like a few minutes feel like hours, because just as that guy like staring at me from very far away, who knows what he's doing. But like, it was really a little smart of me to use my phone to like as a buffer to prevent him from really trying, you know, because if he really wanted, he could have just grabbed me and go. I'm not strong, and I bruise easily, and I'm a cute little thing. There's no way I could beat that giant thug. The only problem is he decided to go after me when I'm near like a plaza, not like more isolated area. Pretty sure if I was more isolated, I'm pretty sure he probably would have been more yabai. He'd have been more yabai. I think about it, I'm like, why didn't I just go inside? We're safe. Eat the candy away. No. Eat it forever. No, don't do that. Right. And I always thought in the back of my head, like, because like what if? It's just spooky. Like, the only reason I knew that was a really, really bad thing, because I watched too many like murder documentaries that I knew that this is a bad sign. Like, but there probably is like a chance, like, well, like, what if he was bold enough to take me? What if, you know? And I'm not strong enough. I don't know any defensive skills. I probably wouldn't just been like, you know, goner. That was stupid of me. I should have really went inside, but I was so determined to freaking go home. You gotta keep me safe. Really? I feel safe that way too. But honestly, if I'm already a ghost, they probably don't want me. They touch these boobas. I wouldn't let them. I wouldn't let them. They don't deserve to touch my boobas. Nope. They don't deserve to touch anything on me. I think I would legit scream if he actually took out his gun and flashed it at me. He just said he has a gun. He didn't took it out and show it to me. If he actually showed it to me, I swear to God, I might have been screaming. I don't know if that would make it better. It probably made it worse. But it just, oh no. Because that time I was super scared of weapons. Particularly knives and guns. Even now, I have never shot a gun. It's just some fear that I have. I just couldn't get over it. You need my undo booba? To new breast ghost. Actually, I'll probably be the best breast ghost you guys ever wanted. Like, I've come to give you some comfort. Come to my boobas. I only give the booba touch if I trust you and you deserve it. Are you the chosen one? Honestly, I don't know what your breast ghost does other than being super ugly and creepy and sound like it would smell too. Imagine a ghost that you could smell. I mean, that's what I think with the breast ghost. I would imagine a ghost will have a nice set of boobas. Why else they're called breasts? I don't care if it's a guy or girl. I would assume you have nice boobas. Therefore, you deserve to be called the breast ghost, right? What does it do? Like, how does it kill you? Does it like fucking like stab you in the breast? Like, what give it that name? I feel like there should be a reason, right? It's kind of like all these other ghosts. They're named a certain way because like their story or something creepy about them reflects their name. I really like talking about this. This is fun. This is fun. Scary. I'm probably gonna have nightmares of some of these things, but you know what? It's fine. I don't mind that. I'm also not doing too much progress, but honestly, there's no due date. I'm just trying to finish it. Not to know. But you already told me. Now I'm curious. I'll try not to look it up. Maybe. Because honestly, there's not many like good ghost movies, you know, really. Actually, some of the horror movies are really not good either. Like, I mean, yeah, cool. I tried to watch Friday the 13th. I think one even worse. I tried to watch it with my sister, and I paid for her ticket. But at one point, I couldn't handle it because like one of the characters looks like a friend of mine, and I couldn't handle it. I'm like, you know what? No, I can't watch this person die in front of me, and they're gonna remind me of my friend. No, let's go. So I wasted like $40 because it was like $20 each ticket just to watch a stupid movie. Booba Ghost. Maybe I'll just be the Booba Ghost. I take that title. I mean, that's for the thing though. Like, I don't think I have any ghost story dreams. Ghost dreams? Do I have ghost dreams? No, wait. I mean, technically I did. But it's like the best dream ever though. It's like a dream of my grandmother after she died. And oh my god, it's like the most beautiful dream I ever had. Cheer me up. I cried. I woke up crying. It was so nice. But yeah, boob is not big enough. If it gives you pleasure, I think it's good enough. It doesn't have to be big enough. It just has to be good enough. And I think they're good enough. I think most boobies are good enough. I mean, do you want me or the disgusting breast ghost? You make the call. I'm just saying, beggars can't be choosers. After all, why wouldn't you want me? I'm so cute, you know. Don't you want to see me in the middle of the night instead of like some ugly, disgusting breast ghost? Big boob. If it's big boob, then it'd be big boob ghost. Why can't it be any boob? Why you have to discriminate? Nah, you don't deserve to be called a boob ghost. You deserve to be called a petanco ghost. Like, what difference would it make? Would you really get if you die from the booby ghost? Would it matter if it's flat or not? I'd rather die from a big booby ghost than a flat one. Like, how dare you? That's not fair. I think they're big enough. Flat ghost. I'm not flat. All boobas are good boobas. You can't be discriminating between boobs. That's not fair. Imagine if I pop in and you're like a boob ghost, and then you see how my boobs are, and they're like I'm like flat, and like oh, and you turn around and just ignore me. I'd be really mad. I was like, oh, I would not even hesitate to hurt you for you to reject me like that. How dare you? You're like, come back when you have bigger boobs. Like, oh, you motherfucker, you want to die today, don't you? You dare judge me? You judge my boobs? I live and die with these boobs, damn it. I'm gonna take you with me then. Audition for boob ghost. I don't need an audition. I think I deserve a title. Right. When you see me, you're like, aw, disappointment. How dare you? I mean, the ball is for you to be disappointed if the boob ghost or the hot ghost come in and it's not hot enough for you. Like, aw, not my type. Like, how dare you? Come back, we have bigger boobs. Like, I died with these size boobs. I can't change it. You accept them and like them. Yeah, suffocate under booba. Death by booba. That's probably not bad death, to be honest. Just kind of like death by a succubus. No! Fine, if I'm not a boob ghost, then what am I? I'm waiting. You better watch what you say. You're in my territory, bitch. What? I mean, there's nothing in there that says that you need big boobs in order to be a boob ghost. You just have to have boobs. I have boobs. Do I not? Do I not? Oh, I need to be careful. I'm making myself dizzy. Mid-size What? Oh my god. Come on. Wait, don't tell me your wife who has big ka-chunka donka donka boobs. Is that what you're telling me now? I mean, honestly, all male ghosts also have boobs too. They're just man boobs too. You don't like man boobs? I mean, you don't have to like man boobs if that's what you're into. That's fine too. I mean, if you have nice boobs, what's wrong with it? You don't need to be too big. You don't need to be too big. Well, I'm not gonna compensate. I'm perfect the way I am. You take me out how I am. Take it or leave it. Ah, so you're a big boomer man. You're big booba man. I mean, not you. You are a big booba man. I meant you like big boobs and you're whatever. Man boobies. Leave it there. No! The whole point is you take it. Honestly though, I guess if the ghost is hot, I guess you guys be fine with dying to it, right? Like, oh god, it's so hot. Take me. all the ghosts in the scary ones are always like creepy and they don't really have big boobas. Honestly, it probably ruined the tone if you have big gigantic boob ghost. Okay, leave it. You're gonna eat it. How dare I'll kill you. You're good. Yeah, be gone. Like what? I came all the way here and you just freaking reject me like that? What the heck? Yeah, look, come on, look. It could be really nice with me around, you know? Oh no, she's hot. I suddenly want to die today. Hey, well, you know what? Fair enough. I don't think. Wait. Are there people who crave for someone to be stupid? Like there are people who are like, oh my god, I would love to have a stupid, dumb waifu or husbando. I'm not saying I'm not the smartest, but I don't think I'm the most stupid one either. She makes smart booby milk. Oh, come on. I'm not that stupid, I don't think. I am not gonna try to do like an IQ test. I do not want to know. I'm not Pepega. I swear to God. Dumb boob. I'm not dumb. Bye to you. It was nice chatting with you. Nice to see you next time, okay? Hope you're doing well and whatever. I hope your day gets brighter, even if I'm not there. Bye, Tio. I wave my boobs to you. At least someone please appreciate my boobies, okay? I'm not gonna make them bigger. This is how they look. Appreciate. Yeah, it's fine. I don't feel like being insecure about my boobs. I think I have the... What's funny, I have my sister. She's like very, like, not very, but she's insecure about her boobs. So when my cousin like has bigger boobs, she's just like... I'm changing it for some reason, and then like it seemed like it went boing. Apparently, I don't know. I wasn't there. She just got all jealous and stuff, and like, be proud of what you have. Oh my god, you know. I mean, if you want to make them bigger, I guess you can, but like, but I think for mine, I think like it's the right size and shape for my body type. I think. So I'm like, yeah, I'm fine with it. I just don't like being, I don't like being told when I'm like, it's not big enough. Like, what? Huh? What you say about me? Huh? Boing boing, but everything go boing boing on me. Okay? What's wrong with that? I could go boing boing on you. Certain silicone. You know what's funny? You ever heard of like a push-up bra? Push-up bras. Do you know what they do? Maybe I mean it's probably you can figure it out what a push-up bra does. Yeah, I don't like fake one. Then again, I'm scared of surgery, so I probably would never get a fake one. Unless like something really, really, like, I don't know, something had to happen for me to want a plastic surgery. I'll hunt your house with boing boing. Let's go. I don't push it, bro. Yeah, the thing is, when I used to have a few, and when I wear them, it feels nice. But then the more I thought about it, I'm like, am I trying to lie to people? Like, I'm trying to fake how big my boobs are. But I have that in my back of my thought, because I'm like, like, can I really, you know, I was thinking, like, can I really say I'm proud of my boobs if, like, I'm having a push-up bra, you know? So, I still have them because I pay fucking a lot of money for them. Not a lot, but, you know, they're not cheap either. Bras are not cheap. But I don't wear it as much because I feel like, I don't need to push them up. I think I'm fine. Yeah, they pretty much readjust your booba fat. That's what it really is. I mean, it kind of does, but, like, not drastically. It's just, like, a kind of little, like, how would I put it? It's kind of like a little more oomph, I guess, if you will. But you know, I still have it. I don't know what to do with it. I'm not gonna throw it away because I still fit in them. But, like, it just, like, in my head, I'm like, this feels like I'm really not satisfied with my boobs, you know. It feels like I'm not secure, you know, it feels like when I wear it, I'm not secure about my boobs. So, but when I am, so I don't really wear it. Dang it, I wouldn't know when to wear it, because even if you wear it, like, on a special occasion or date, it still feels like you're, like, compensating or trying to, like, you know, trying to make yourself look different, to look better. But I'm like, but then it'd be a shame if I throw it away, because it really is, like, it still works like a bra, you know. It's not worn or torn. I'll think about it. I don't know what to do with it. I don't want to throw it away because I spend money. I think my boobs are so nice. That what my boobs that my mom gave me. I'm proud of them. Ironically, my PNG doesn't have this much boob. And then my PNG didn't really show that much cleavage either. So when I saw these, like, oh my god, mama, you bless me so much when I don't even ask for it. Thank you. Also, I was worried, like, oh, would I get canceled if it's too much shown? I mean, so far it's okay. Then again, I'm not monetized, so I guess it doesn't matter for now. I mean, hopefully I'm okay. I think it is okay. Yeah, she's a smart booba. You could tell she's a smart booba. Mom should bless more. No, I don't want too much, because then I don't want to be like, feel like, oh, my boobs are inferior unless they're big. No, I want to try and promote, like, normal, or not normal, but like not too big of size, you know. I'm not trying to, I don't know what to say about this. You can have whatever size you want. I just want to have a decent size that it's not too big, not too small. I mean, I guess medium really is what it is. Cause I would also wear it like if I'm like, if I have too much boob showing, that all I am is just boobs, you know. People don't watch me for me, like my personality and everything. They just watch me because, look at those badunka-dunka-donkas. That you haven't seen such glorious badunka-dunka-donkas, you know what I mean? And I'm like, oh, I hope you stay for me, you know. I hope I'm enough, right? You know, there's not just my boobs, you know. I mean, I appreciate Mama giving me boobs. And I appreciate even more that she didn't give it too big. Because then I'll be constantly worried. That would cause me to be constantly worried all the time. Like, oh, is that all I am? I hope not. And that's partial. That's like one of the reasons why, like, my PNG looks the way she does. Look the way it does. You know. We stay for boob. No, say it so. I don't know if I sing the song right, so if I'm butchering it, I'm sorry. Oh, come on. They're like, I heard there'll be boobas later, so I stay for boobas. I mean, there is booba. I'm not denying that. It's just I mean, I don't think it's like the best pair of boobas among the VTubers. I don't think. I mean, I don't know. It's not up to me to figure that out, right? Tio, welcome back. We're still judging boobas. Just come join us. Or don't join us if you're not uncomfortable with that. Okay, I'm not gonna sing that song again. I'm like, I'm done. It's getting really late. I know I didn't do much, but yeah, gonna be talking still though. Now we could talk. Now I'm really up close. Let's see if you still have the balls to tell me my boob's not enough. That's right, Tio. That's right. That's right. You can't go to the other side without my boobas. Someone's what? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You know, it's good to have a good. It's good to have nice self-esteem and nice confidence. Don't you think? I think it's good. Why not? Why not? No, Ren, come on. At least try to hesitate a little. Just take a few more seconds. Just a few more seconds to hesitate. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's all I ask. Just a few seconds. Just to hesitate. You could reject me, but you're gonna take a little more time before you say no. Before you say nah, not good enough. Nope. Okay, well, I guess that's good enough. My boobies don't lie. Decent size. Honestly, I mean, I don't know. I think all boob size are nice. Cause what I know. I mean, I'm not. It's like whatever. Whatever looks good on you looks good on you, right? Yeah, you got a decent size, but they could be bigger. Go big or go home, that's how you said, right? I mean, I did say that, but not for this kind of context. That's another thing. I always like worry like if I get such a big booba, like I start getting back pain. I don't want back pain. I'm sorry. Like I'm like a honestly, I think people might have say like my life has been really blessed because I don't really have allergies and I don't really have I don't have migraines and I don't really get headaches and I don't really feel pain. So it's fortunate, you know. So but I don't really want to feel pain. Because the first time I had headache, I'm like, oh my god, this is what some people have to feel every single day. That's horrible. Oh my god, you know. Right? I was thinking something dirty. I'm not gonna say it. I thought something dirty. I don't feel like maybe I shouldn't say it. I mean, it's not bad what I'm thinking of. I just feel different. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should say it. That's probably what's really nice, like, for people who are really dealing with like back pain, because of their booba size. Sometimes they decide to like just reduce them, but like, I think like stuff like massage is pretty nice. I was thinking like because like, oh, I don't get back pain from my booba size, but maybe you could just break my back in terms of smexy time. Spa massage. I never had one of those. I always wish I could do it, but I feel like it's like a luxury, and I don't know if I ever gonna have time or money to do it. It seems nice though. Like I want to go to like a chiropractor or like a massage or masseuse, you know. That sounds nice. Just drink more milk. That's what some people thought, but I don't think it works for me. I drink milk, but I don't think it does anything. It doesn't help that I'm kind of a slight. I think I'm slightly lactose intolerant. Probably, yeah. I can't drink too much milk, or I get like not upset stomach, but you know. Number 2 is more slushy, I guess. I guess that's the least disgusting way to say it. I hope. I'm sorry for too much information. But I'm fine with yogurt. I'm fine with ice cream. I'm fine with cheese. Though I don't want to eat too much of it because it makes me feel nauseous. Because I saw my cousin. He loves cheese. But like the way he loves cheese grossed me out. And I think it grossed me out to the point I don't like cheese. What he does, you know those like sprays that sprays cheese, you know, those canisters? He sprayed those in his mouth. I saw him did it and I was legit, it made me grossed out and I felt nauseous. Calcium, let's go. I try to drink more milk though and stuff like that because I know it's good for my bones. It's good for female bones. Iron? And iron, I know it's good to eat iron if you're having like periods, especially with heavy ones. That's all I could think of. I don't know if that's. I mean, I would eat more iron. I think that I think was it broccoli? I think broccoli has a lot of iron. I like broccoli. It's so good. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, that's what I think. That's for the blood, right? Yep. The blood will flow. I eat I think I have a lot of vegetables with iron. That's also meat. Meat. Yeah, let's go. I also happen to like blood sausages. I believe I was told that males don't like it as much, but I don't know if I could believe that, you know. But it's like commonly enjoyed by females, and I think that's partially due because it has a lot of iron, but I really don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure there's some guys probably like blood sausages, right? Meat, let's go. I could never say no to meat. I have to have meat. I have to have vegetables too. I can't completely ditch one over the other. I just can't. I love them both. I was told that males do not like blood sausages. Like sausages, like I think it's made of from like blood, I assume, pig blood or something like that. I don't remember what it exactly made of. They're just called blood sausages, and generally a lot of females like them because, you know, obviously iron. But I was told that males don't like them because to them it tastes too much metallic-y kind of, which I won't blame them. I'm not sure because I feel like I'm pretty sure there might be some males who like it. It just depends. Ah, but fruit and veggies are good for you. You gotta eat it, especially for your immune system. It's good for you. Ah, okay. Well, you know, that's fine. You don't have to like everything, obviously. But you still have to at least try to eat fruit and veggies. I forbid you to avoid altogether. You gotta at least try. It's good for you. Good for your health. That's where you get vitamins. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Okay, yeah. You don't have to like it. You don't have to eat it either. Honestly, I don't mind them. I don't hate them. But probably if you were to tell me what's your favorite food, that's probably not going to be top of my list, obviously. It's like, no, they're fine. I just don't mind eating it. Cook. Why do you have to cook it for you? Why don't you get your wife to cook? Can your wife cook? I bet she can cook. She's smart, right? I bet she can make best dishes for you, right? Honestly, I think the best I can do without a recipe, it'll be like typical Chinese stir fry, really. Ah, but you know, it helps you. You should still introduce it though, maybe slowly, not like too much at the same time. Cause I know someone like my sister. I know her boyfriend like really just only eat meat. He doesn't really eat vegetables, and he like poops like once every 2 weeks or so. And you know, my sister eats similar how I eat, so she introduced vegetables in the diet. Not so long after, he started to poop more regularly, and he said it feels weird. I'm like, yeah, but honestly, you shouldn't keep waste in your body too long, in my opinion. I mean, depending on what your diet is, but I personally don't think it's good if your body keeping your poop for too long, you know? Constipation, you know? And I think he got used to the diet. I'm not sure he likes it, I just know he got used to it, I think. We're not vampires. Yeah, you're right. Sure. Good enough. Cooking is nice. I would like cooking, but because I was pressured to cook a certain way, I kind of lost the love for it. But I'm pretty sure I will gain the love if I'm allowed to just do on my own and not have someone like boss me around all the time. Or if they do help me out or tell me what to do, they're not as harsh. Like, you know, like, oh my god, you don't know what dish we're making based on the veggies that you see right here. I'm like, in my head, honestly, I don't know. There's like a lot of dishes that use the same ingredients. There was like bell pepper, there was beef, there was like onion. I'm like, that's a lot of things. That could be anything. But I get yelled at by my family because I don't remember the one certain dish that they're making without asking. So I end up not asking at all, and then they get mad when I don't know how to cut them because I don't know what they're making. I'm like, well, cause it's hard, you know. I want to help, but then like when I get shot down like that, I don't want to, you know, cause conflict. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I will enjoy cooking way more if I don't have that kind of toxicity, you know, when I'm cooking. Oh. You don't like it? You don't like them? But there must be at least 1 or 2 vegetables or fruit that you might like. Maybe, I mean, I don't know, maybe you have to try it. You have to try different things, see what you like. Try different ways to cook. See which one is best, which one's tasty. Or, I mean, I know what people are weird, but sometimes I like some of my vegetables raw, because it's so good. Right? Like, one time, onions so good. Nothing beats onions so good. That's based, yo. Based. And steak too. How you guys like your steak? I like them medium rare. Or rare. That's fine too. But like, I don't know how to cook it rare. I just know I like it. I like it medium rare and rare. I used to eat well done, but not because I want to, because my family always just like, I didn't have a clue, you know. I'm like, how you want it? I'm like, I don't know, well done. And that's all I could, that's the only thing I know about how you want your steak. But then was introduced to like medium rare by my friend, like, oh, this is good, this is better. I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it medium rare. Yeah. And well done. Yeah. My friends still like well done, like my other friends, but like for me, since I went to medium rare, I never went back. And well done is not too bad because I probably got used to it, but the problem is like it gets sometimes too tough, and I think medium rare is just nice and juicy. Prefer them cut in small pieces. Before I was like a really big meat eater, and I'll be like, I don't need a knife, and I just go like, I don't do that anymore. It's because back then I never had steak that much, so it's like a luxury, and I thought like, what? And at the time, I like every time I do dishes, I always have to wash knives, and I'm like, and I'm sick of washing knives, you know. I don't need, like, if I don't have to use a knife, then that's one less dish, right? That's purely the reason why I don't use a knife. Like, I don't need a knife. I have natural knives. Looks like a fucking animal. I mean, I am. I don't do that anymore. And I don't. I don't do that anymore, especially at restaurants. But you can't blame me. I mean, technically, teeth are natural knives. And I don't even cut them or try to cut them. I just go chomping and try to bite a chunk out of the steak. I know, it's so embarrassing. I should be ashamed, but I don't know why. At the time, I just was so dead set not to use a knife that I never thought it was embarrassing. Now thinking about it, okay, maybe it's a little embarrassing. I'm sorry. Maybe that's why no one taking me out to eat steak. You know what? Fair enough. I learned. I was yelled at. Like, no, use your knife. Like, fine. And I think also another problem with a knife is that, like, if you your hand slip or something, you make that screechy noise with the plate, and like, and that's painful. I think that's one of the reasons. But if you, and honestly, I realized like, well, if you do it, you cut your meat well, then you wouldn't have to do that. Use your hand then. That's true. I don't use my hand. I use a fork though. I use a fork to pick it up and then I start biting it. Because the fork cannot cut it and I need something to lift it up the meat anyways. So I just stab the meat and then I use my teeth and actually it really is messy. I shouldn't have ate like that. I imagine you guys go on a date with someone and you date orders steak and that's what she does. You probably wouldn't come back to see her again. They're like, nope. That was embarrassing. I think, yeah, sometimes you have to do that because like sometimes the food won't get on the fork, which is really annoying. I try not to do that because I don't want to get my hands dirty. Right? If you eat with your hand, and this just makes everything convenient. You don't have to wash as many dishes, right? Right? But people judge me like, oh, you're such a slob, or like you're so like, I guess primitive is the best word to call it. When you don't want to use a knife and you just want to go on your meat. I'm in love with this wild girl. You guys don't understand. When I saw her biting that steak. That was the hottest thing ever. You know what? It's fine. I don't mind being rejected because of that. I should know better not to. That would probably be embarrassing to watch. If I should try to be a little self-conscious about how I seem when I'm just going. Yeah, you just need to wash your hands, which is really easy. You wash your hands, bam, done. But I know a lot of people who like don't want to even get their hands dirty. They're like, nope, nope, nope. Gotta use your fork, gotta use your knife, and gotta use that napkin. And then you end up like having so many dishes because everything has to be separated. You know, some people are like, oh, I can't have my meat touch my rice. I can't have my veggie touch my meat. You know, and they have everything in their separate bowls. And then when you at dinner, you end up having like a fucking like a giant load of dishes. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? You over like I'm sorry. I understand some people are really really picky, but it just to me it's like it's painful to be the dishwasher, and I'm often the dishwasher. I don't like it, no. And that's partially the reason why I don't like the knife. Even for the spoon, like sometimes I'll use a spoon, but sometimes like, you could just lift up the bowl. Yep, gone. Don't even need a spoon. I mean, I think the only thing you really need is like a fork, because there is some things that you just really have to use to pick up, such as meat, because I still need a steak to be lifted up a little bit to my mouth and like, I mean, I guess hand it would be more primitive, huh? But then again, there's like hand food. Like, why is it like, you know, certain food like you could use your hand, like burgers and like French fries. But then like, I mean, I guess steak is really messy to use your hands. But you know, it's not like it can't be done. It does the job. It does the work. Spoon and knife. How do you use what dish you have to use a spoon and knife? I don't think I've eaten a dish that had a spoon and knife. Wait, no, maybe there was. Oh, no, I think there was a Vietnamese dish. Yeah, I think there's a Vietnamese rice dish where I have a knife and a spoon. I don't know, did I use a knife? No, it was a fork and spoon. Never mind. Close enough. That was something poetic in a way. She bite that steak. you should have seen it. It's so gorgeous, you know. It's so hot. The way she just go down on that meat like a ravenous wolf. Oh my god. Would it? I don't know. I really feel like people would, at least I think I would scare people if they see me eating like that during a date. Ah, okay, the knife put the spoon. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I could see that. That's actually disgusting. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine. I don't do that anymore. But it's just the fact that there's a long period that I did do that. I just imagine if I was on a date and that's what I did. You guys would all reject me. You guys like, nah, not this thing that came out of the woods. Just disgusting is a new hot. Can you imagine? Oh, that was so disgusting. It was so hot. I like sharing these stories because, you know, a lot of people probably think, oh, look, a girl, dainty, cute, and everything. Like, yeah, I mean, I could be cute and dainty, but I was also freaking fierce and crazy. It's okay, don't worry. I don't do it anymore. I don't. I'm sorry. You guys could just imagine me however you guys want. And honestly, I mean, yeah, I guess table manners, etiquette, you know. I mean, I don't know, like, oh, your soup spoon, your butter knife, your steak knife. I probably don't know all that kind of shit, but, like, yeah, I use the knives now. But imagine you do that at home with your date. Like, okay, so like I'm on a date and we've been going good, and I eat really well, and I use the knife and everything. I clean up my, and everything, right? And then we get married, and then they see me eat at home, and I'm like, wouldn't that freak them out? And he calls his friend, like, she was a beautiful, gorgeous, graceful beauty, and then at home she was a fucking crazy mad animal. I don't know what to do. It's scary. Yeah, that's the problem. What if they want to divorce me? I thought you were the beautiful, gorgeous, perfect princess, but no, you're just a mad animal that needs to be caged. You forgot I have a husband at home. You don't mind that, really? And like I made like a beautiful steak dinner at home, a romantic dinner with candles and stuff. I'm like, here, honey, I made us a romantic steak dinner, just us two, and and then like you sit down to eat, and I sit down to eat, and I would be all like. Maybe he's used to it, and you're like, oh yes, this is my beautiful wife. Darling, where are the forks? Wait, we don't need forks. Why we have forks, honey? We have hands and teeth. I want to go all natural, I want it raw. Oh no, mommy, don't see me. Right, I'll climb on my table on all fours. Oh, right, by the same meat. Here, let's take a war on the steak. And then after we're done, we're like, oh my god. And he was like, oh my god, honey, really, oh my god, I'm really excited right now. Like, let's go upstairs and let's do it. Like, I'm all right. He's like, oh, how don't you tear that at me? It gets me all act up. I'm not judging anyone who actually does this. It just sounds funny. We'll do a tug of war, and if you do eat most of the meat, you get to be on top this time. Why is it always when I'm doing these watch me draws, and they get so bye at the very end of the stream? And I'm for real, I'm not drunk. I don't drink as much. I don't like drinking. And people think, really? You didn't drink and you're talking like this? Yep. 69, let's go. Yeah, I want you to go ravenous on my meat. But don't bite too hard, I still need it for later. This is fun. I like it. It is fun. This is what happens. That's why I thought I'd be a great. I mean, I'm not awesome, perfect VTuber, but I thought like I have a nice potential because my mind wanders. And I think of weird shit. But it is so fun though. It's so good, right? And then imagine Imagine you're like, this is my soulmate, and you take your girlfriend to meet your parents, and they see me eat like that. And the parents are like, where did you found her? And you're like, oh, you know, we just met each other at some convention. And they're like, are you sure you didn't find her in the woods? Every drunk of serotonin, let's go. You have parents, different story. The parents are like, the way she eats though, and you're like, oh, right? Isn't it amazing? She's so unhinged. I'm literally making fun of my old self. Only do it alone? Oh yeah, only do it when no one's around, just you and me. Yeah, eat the steak and eat each other's. Let's go. So slap me around, tie me up. Tenderize me like a piece of meat. Oh god, forgot to breathe. Sorry. Honestly, if your girlfriend does this in front of your parents, you probably should be hiding your grandparents. You don't want them to have a heart attack seeing this girl. You probably ask your parents, like, maybe not make steak for dinner this time. Like, why? It's a special occasion, for reasons, you know. Is she vegetarian? Yeah, sure, yeah. Let's stick with that. She's vegetarian. Yeah, eat it like as if it's the last steak in the universe. Let's go. I didn't know I could make it something like eating steak to be something hilarious. I shock myself sometimes. I'm sorry. You guys gonna have nightmares of some crazy girl just. Even me, like, trying to do it like the way I'm like this, it just makes me laugh even more, because it legit, I don't eat like that. I don't have my eyes wide when I do that, but imagine if I did do that like that. I mean, I don't grr when I do it either. I just you know, I don't but like, I don't know, just because when I like reenact it, I just makes me want to go grr, you know. But when I actually do it, I just you know, I just try to bite it and that's it. But when I reenact it, I just can't help but be all like, go all ham and cheese and like. Alright, well, you're gonna look at your steak and look at it differently this time, all because of me. You're welcome. I'm not sure that's a horrible way to eat steak. I don't know, I'm not wasting it, so. I'm glad I grew out of it. Oh, but. Your sister just came out as you were watching Animal Kingdom. Yeah, I'm watching this wild beast going crazy on a piece of steak. look at this creature in her natural habitat. You see that she found a zebra and she is biting his neck, and now she's gonna consume the beast. Crikey! One false move and I'll be dead. Me too. She gets really aggressive with her meat. Don't get too close. You could lose your finger. She gets really tutorial when you get closer to her meat. I said it wrong. Territorial. I'll be on I'll be on National Geographic. I give him a steak and I just chuck the fork and knife at the waiter. I don't need it. That's for the weak. Oh God, I gotta be careful. Oh God, I'm choking on my laugh. They say laughing is good for you, but you could die laughing too. Get closer, oh God, look at those fangs. You could tear down eating meat. Actually, you could break bones. Imagine other VTubers watch this and like, oh my God, she's nuts. And she's not even drunk. Imagine if she was drunk. I swear, I'm having fun. Let's be a little crazy. Who cares? I kill the part that cringes. I kill the part that cringes, so I don't care. This is fun. Oh my God. National Geographic. Animal Planet. Catty Planet. And it's just me, just like every single episode, it's just me eating steak. Oh my God. And like the camera crew follow me around every time, like to see like when I could eat steak, and they notice that I'm like eating like a fillet of fish, which, you know, I don't need. That's not much work to eat, you know. And they're like, oh no, she's eating fish. What do we do? Hurry up, go order her a steak before she eats anything. And then so like I end up getting free steak dinner sometimes because they need that footage. I'm like, huh? They're like, here, the steak. They're like, huh? Who paid for me a steak? I don't know, the nice gentleman over there. And they're all hiding because they don't want me to catch him, but like catch them like recording me. Like, okay, I guess thanks. You know, waste not, what not, right? I guess I'll have to eat this. And they're like, oh, here it is. Cue the camera. Cue it. Hurry up. Shh. Look at that mad creature over there. There are theories why she does this. Some say she likes the thrill of catching a prey. That's it. That's channel Catty Planet. It's just me eating steak. And then all the theories about. I mean, it's not gonna be funny for too long, but I'm pretty sure at least be a little more fun, and entertaining than like, watching Ghost Hunters. Ironically, because I am a ghost. Oh God, that was fun. All right. If I'm not gonna haunt your nightmares as a booba ghost, I'm gonna haunt your nightmares as a crazy cat ghost that goes nuts on the steak. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go now. It's getting late. This is fun chat. This is fun talk. This is fun stream. I was not expecting that. It was funny. It was great. I don't know how we got there, but we got there. I hope you guys enjoy it too. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I will be playing Hollow Cure. Yeah, I will try to hopefully unlock Coronate, but we'll see. We'll see. It's gonna be I swear, if I get more Mios, I'll be a little annoyed. Because at least fling a few Okayus and Fupugis or something like that. And at least try to make it a little more different. So I don't feel upset when I get like 20 billion Mios. See you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for keeping me company. And until then, ara, sayonara. And I promise I won't go too crazy on that meat of yours. Bye bye. Bye bye. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.